what's going on, guys? Rob from ClicksGeek, and today I have a case study for a junk car, Cash for Junk Cars client using Facebook ads in the first 7 days. I'm going to show you the results that our system is getting with Facebook ads. Now, we are using Facebook Messenger ads, but we have a whole lead pre-qualification process built into this that I will walk you through step by step. I'm going to show you our workflows, our text messages, all of our automations, how it's all set up. I'm giving everything away. So check this out, check these results out. Okay, so we are inside the client's Facebook Ads Manager, and you'll see here we have our campaign, we have our bid strategy, and we have our budget, right? So they're running $26 a day, they're running $26 a day, 7 days a week. So that's their budget was split between 7 days, because in Facebook we do want to run 7 days a week to have maximum coverage. Keep in mind, Facebook is not like Google, right? This is not, people aren't searching for this. We're interruption marketing. That's what Facebook ads are. So that's why you want to be in front of them as much as possible. Now, these are the first 7 days results, okay? So we just got this going. Didn't even test creatives yet. Didn't do anything. So first 7 days, gotten 10 Facebook leads at a cost per lead of $18.48. Client spent $180. So obviously Facebook marketing is significantly cheaper than Google ads. You can't run Cash for Junk Cars on $26 a day in Google ads. It's not possible. Can't do it. You'll never get any results. So for people with lower budgets for marketing, Facebook ads is definitely the way to go, because you can get those leads in a decent volume per week. And this is just starting. This will go up to 20. And $18 a lead, I'm extremely happy with. So we can keep that going. If the ad creatives are, I'll show you guys, actually. So we have 4 image ads here. We'll go into it, and you'll see real quick. They're very basic. Are you tired of an old car taking up space? You've got the solution. Get cash for your junk cars today. Very basic stuff. And again, these are messenger ads. All right, so message me for details is the call to action. Once they message, once they click the ad, Facebook Messenger pops up, and then our system takes over from there. And I'll actually show you what this looks like on my phone, right? I'm going to walk you through the entire funnel we have set up for Facebook ads. I'm going to show you the 3 pre-qualification hurdles we make people jump through before it is considered a lead for our client, because not every person who gives their phone number is a lead, right? That's not... Most other agencies on Facebook will tell you that's a lead. It's not a lead. They have to raise their hand 3 different times to say they're interested in getting a quote for their junk car. They whatever the offer is, right? This guy is Cash for Junk Cars. So yeah, or the junk removal estimate or an auto detail, whatever it is. You have to make sure you raise their hand 3 separate times saying, yes, I'm interested. Here's my phone number. Yes, please text me, right? That's the most important thing. Every other agency is just going to run these ads for you. Anyone who responds, they're going to count as a lead and going to send it to you. And it's going to be trash, it's going to be poor quality. You're not going to close it. It's going to waste your money. So this is why we differ from competition. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how we do it so you can see how we do it. So let's hop over to my phone and I'll show you what it looks like when someone clicks this ad. All right, as you can see here, I've done this a few times. So ignore the top half of this text. So as soon as someone clicks one of the messenger ads, you'll see the pop up here, hi Robert, and it pulls my name from my Facebook profile, because remember, this is all happening on Facebook. This is Facebook Messenger. Hi Robert, are you interested in turning your junk car into cash? Click below and let me know. So you'll see here is a highlighted box. Yes, I'm interested. They have to click this box to advance as a qualified lead. This is pre-qualification hurdle number 1. Right? So if they write no, I'm not interested, or no, or F you, or whatever else they write here, it doesn't really matter. If they do not click that box, they cannot advance. So obviously, I'm interested, I'll click yes. And then if their phone number is tied to their Facebook profile, it automatically pulls up. You'll see mine right there in the highlighted box. And if you don't have a phone number in your profile, the number pad pops up regardless. So you can enter your phone number. And our system says, great, what's a good number I can text it to, right? So we're trying to move this conversation off of Messenger and into text message. That is the most important part, all right? Because this is pre-qualification hurdle number 2. So we already made them raise their hand once saying, yes, I'm interested in a junk car cash quote. Now I'm interested in, by giving you my phone number. I'm giving you consent to contact me. right? So hurdle number 2, we're asking for the phone number and they're going to give it to us. So I will just click this because that's my phone number is populated. Then the system's going to respond and close the message. Okay, great. I'm sending you a text now. Let's move our conversation over to there. And then the message, the chat ends. Our system ends the chat. So you only have to worry about the text messages when you get them from us. All right. This all runs in the background 24/7, pre-qualifying and sending you only the qualified leads. So as of right now, our client is not getting this as a lead because it did not pass qualification number 3. And trust me, I know you'll be thinking like, well, what the hell? Like, that is a lead. Like, I want that lead. You don't want these leads at this stage because this is technically not a lead yet. And you're going to get a bunch of really low quality stuff and it's just not going to turn into actual deals for you. So you got to just trust our process, trust the system. It's tried and true and proven, right? So, and also you don't have to come in Messenger. You don't have to go into our CRM. You don't do anything, all right? You have nothing to do with Messenger or the text messages, none of that. This all runs on its own. Our system handles this, okay? You only have to call the people. When we text you, a hot lead came from Facebook. Because when you get that text, which I'm going to show you in a minute, that means it jumped through a bunch of hurdles to get to you and pre-qualify themselves. So that's important to understand, an important distinction from what we're doing. Now, let's move over to my text message and I'll show you what the system texts this prospect working down our funnel. Okay, so I kind of went through this funnel already and I'll walk you guys through it as well. So after Messenger is closed out in Facebook, then we move this over to text message. So this is pre-qualification number 3, and this is what makes this a qualified lead and what most other agencies, 99%, are not doing. So we text the prospect. Hi, Robert, this is blank from XYZ Cash for Junk Cars. Thanks for messaging us on Facebook to get a junk car cash offer. Please reply yes to make sure we have the right number. Right there, that is key, guys. We're making them reply yes. Once again, we're telling them what this text is about. It's about getting a cash offer for their car. So we're basically confirming 2 things. Yes, they want a cash offer for the car. Yes, this is my correct number. All right? Reply stop, don't subscribe. So I reply yes. System comes back. Great. Thank you for confirming that. I'll give you a call in just a moment to chat about your junk car cash offer. Now, at this point, our backend system compiles the lead data and fires it off as a text message to our Cash for Junk Cars client. Hey, you have a hot new Facebook lead. Call them ASAP. They want a cash offer. Now, let's hop back over to my computer into our CRM and I'll show you how this all ties together in the back end and how all the automations work, how all the workflows work, and everything that really goes into one of these Facebook ad campaigns. You're going to want to stay tuned because I guarantee you have not seen anything like this. All right, so we are in our back-end CRM, and again, you don't have to log into anything. We don't even provide logins unless a client specifically asks for this. So really important to understand. You don't log into Facebook Messenger. You don't have anything to do with Facebook, really. Ideally, you want to stay out of it and just let our system do all of this, okay? So no Facebook, no CRM, no nothing. All you have to do is call the pre-qualified leads when they come to you. That is the most important part. Drop everything you're doing as soon as you get that text message that says a hot lead from Facebook. Call them ASAP because they want a cash offer, and it's really important you get back to them as soon as possible. Attention is currency on Facebook, so that's important. All right, before I go any further, if you are a Cash for Junk Car business owner and you want us to run this system for you, there is a link in the description below this video. Please click that and apply to work with us. And if your location's not taken, we can roll this out for you in as fast as 24 hours. You get all of this, all of the ads, the CRM, the workflows, automations, text setup, everything to generate leads on Facebook for your Cash for Junk Car business. We set it all up for you and start generating leads in your local area. All right, that said, let's go into the automations. So there's 3 main ones that we're going to run through here. We have our Facebook lead form, which pulls all the data from Messenger, Facebook Ads Messenger, and compiles it into a lead form. We have auto missed call text back, which is pretty much what it sounds like. And we have Cappy, which is basically an integration with Facebook's conversion API to send the qualified hot leads back to Facebook. So that's important to understand as well. So if we go into auto missed call text back, you'll see it's very basic workflow. If it's the first time someone calls you and you miss the call, our system will handle it for you and touch base with the customer on your behalf. So first time caller, this bucket, yes. If it's already a lead in our system, it just goes right here into none. So if it's a first time caller, system creates a lead in the system and sends a text message, right? You have a missed call from contact name, contact phone. And if it's already a lead in the system, it does the same thing anyway. And it texts you that you have a missed call, and here's the person's name and number. Then the system will text the person who called you, hey there, sorry I missed your call. Did you want to schedule a cash for junk car quote? If so, reply yes, right? So really simple stuff like that. And it waits for a reply, and it goes into a conditional logic. If they reply yes, it pushes for a call. If they reply no, it just dies there. Nothing happens. If they don't reply, we try and get a hold of them one more time. Is there something else I can help you with? Then it waits 8 minutes, and it pushes for a phone call. If you'd like to schedule a cash for junk cars quote, please give me a quick call. Right, so really basic stuff that just kind of runs in the background for you to capture all of those missed calls and turn them into leads. Now, if we go into the lead form, this is a little more intense, and this is the bread and butter of our system here. So once somebody passes through Messenger, right? So our Messenger, our system pulls all the data from Messenger, their name and phone number. Remember, they raised their hand twice that they're interested in Messenger. From there, it comes down here, is this within business hours, right? It goes into one of two buckets. It's within business hours for the client. It's not. So business hours. This is the text message I read you guys on my phone that you saw. Thanks for messaging us on Facebook. Please reply yes to make sure we have the right number, right? Remember, we saw that text message. So here's what happens. If they reply yes, this bucket. If they reply no, not interested, F you, it dies. It's not a lead. Our client is never even notified. If they don't respond, it has a process for that, same as I just showed you before in the auto missed call text back, but I'll go through that. So if yes, they reply yes, system creates an opportunity as a hot lead. Text goes off to our client. You have a hot cash for junk cars Facebook lead. Call them ASAP. Name, phone, email. If email's in their Facebook profile. Then it waits like a second, half a second, and sends a text to the person who opted in, the prospect who wants a cash for junk cars quote. Great, thank you for confirming that. I'll give you a call in just a moment to chat about your cash for junk cars quote. Remember that text? That's the text message I showed you guys before. So that is what happens when I reply yes, no, it dies, none. Same drill as before. You still need a cash for junk cars quote. Reply with yes and let's chat. And then if they reply yes, it goes into the same system, guys, I just went through. If they reply no, negatively, not interested, whatever, it dies. And then if they don't reply again, still, it waits an hour, and we push for a phone call. One more time. If still interested in a cash for junk cars quote, please give me a quick call. Right? And it waits. If they reply positively, it works down into a lead. Negatively here, none. Again, one more shot, pushes for a call. That's it. So pretty cool. And the out of operation hours is pretty much the same thing, right? They get the same text message, and if they reply yes, it goes into the same thing. The only difference is we let our clients know, hey, after hours, you have a hot new cash for junk car Facebook lead. Call them ASAP. So that's important to understand that we are running these ads 24/7 on Facebook because you need maximum coverage on Facebook. So out of operation, hours of operation will happen, but we let you know that those are from then. So that's important to understand. Now, if we go back out into the workflows, we'll go into Cappy, and I'll just kind of show you. It's very basic. All this really is when an opportunity in our system is changed to a hot lead, which means it jumped through all three hurdles of pre-qualification. Then we take that lead data, and GHL, which is our CRM, pushes that back to Facebook and says, find us more audiences with people like this, right? So the more our ads run, the more efficient they get, and the more dialed in they get, cheaper to cost per lead, all that good stuff. So that's important to understand as well. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Again, if you want this campaign for your cash for junk car business, hit that link in the description, and let's hop on a call.